Hey everyone, ArdrethShadow here and welcome back to Doki Doki Found Love. So previously... oh dang, well, so the club basically elected to do various activities in addition to the poetry reading thing, that way things didn't get too repetitive. All the while, Natsuki pretty much kind of had some fun with baking, and Sayori pretty much had her fun by having everyone go on a nature walk of sorts. And now here we are with Bring! Ugh, I really don't want to get up. I look at my phone, 6 in the morning. Still another hour and a half until school starts. I also see a text from Natsuki, probably asking when we are gonna head to the store. Can't go to store. You go alone? Wow, she can't text. How long we'd been slept? Damn, I was really excited to go with her. Wonder why she can't come. I could think of a few reasons, but I'm pretty sure we'll find out later. I type a reply. Yeah, that's fine. I'll see you at the club. I wait for a reply, but it never comes. I text Sayori and tell her I can't walk to school with her today. Alright, guess I should get ready. I guess I better get going. I quickly shower, throw on my uniform, and head out the door. Here we are. It's a quick walk to the store. When I enter, it's fairly empty. Too early for the school crowd, too late for the work crowd. I grab a box of hot chocolate mix and head to the counter. Yeah, because today it's Yuri's turn for an activity where we do some kind of tea tasting thing. And Natsuki had the brilliant idea of, instead of mixing tea mix, why don't we just get hot chocolate mix? The cashier is a younger kid, probably in his early 20s. He looks extremely bored. This isn't the regular store owner I'm used to, so they must have hired him recently. Will this be all for you? Yep, that should be it. That'll be 300 yen. I hand over a 500 yen bill. Here's your change. Oh, you can... never mind. Oh, hello. As I'm leaving, I see Monika enter the store. She doesn't seem to notice me. So what else is new? I see her walk behind an aisle, grab something, and then just walk out. Huh? That's what I'm saying. Okay, well, this Monika is already being a bad influence. Odd, did Monika just steal from this store? Why didn't the cashier say anything? Maybe because she's dating the cashier and she's like being a gold digger and she's like, you let me have whatever I want, right? Yeah, sure. Just as long as we can keep dating and whatever, and I don't even want to know. Well, the cashier doesn't seem to be the type to pay attention. Or maybe, like I said, maybe he is in cahoots with Monika, I don't know. Maybe I'll bring it up with her in the club. What were you doing? Alright, off I go. And tally-ho, and away we go! Finally, classes are over. Time to head to the club. I enter the room and see that everyone is here but Natsuki and Monika, the two people I actually needed to talk to. Yes.
Yes.
How odd is that? I walk over to Sayori. Have you seen Natsuki or Monika? Yeah, I have classes with them. They both showed up. As if on cue, they walk in together. Are you guys, like, planning something here? I walk over to Monika first and ask her what happened in the store. Why are you stealing from the store? Hey Monika, I saw you at the convenience store the other... Natsuki, are you okay? What the fuck? Oh, Monika turns towards the girls. Or toward the girls. I guess I'll have to wait to talk to her. You're not off the hook yet. What are you talking about? I'm fine. The bruise on your face. Oh, jeez. I'm telling you, it begins. I have no idea what you're talking about, Sayori. Did you eat enough today? You're clearly seeing things that aren't there. I've eaten plenty. Is that the case, really? I know what a bruise looks like, Natsuki. By now, both Monika and Yuri have walked over. Yeah, Natsuki, you definitely have a bruise. And it looks like you tried to hide it. Yuri points at the failed makeup attempt hiding the bruise. Are you okay, Natsuki? You can tell us what happened. Why don't you tell me why you're stealing from the store? No, I can't. I guess she really can't. Come on. We're here for you, always. Natsuki looks genuinely pissed. This must be very important if she wants to protect the secret so badly. Natsuki, if someone or something is hurting you, I'm sure we would all like to know so we can help you. The other girls nod. They are clearly concerned. There is nothing you can do to help me! Leave me alone! Jeez, Natsuki, I just want to help you because I care about you and don't want to see you get hurt, but if you're going to be this hurtful to me, then I don't know what to do. I back off a bit. In this state, she definitely won't be telling us anything. The other girls seem to have realized the same thing. So yeah, I guess it's best to just back away slowly. Alright, Natsuki, you don't have to tell us, but know that we are here for you. Always. The Force will be with you. Always. I gave her a sincere smile. And then she flips me off. It seems to have relaxed her, but I can tell she's still on edge. Okay, well at least you didn't flip me off. Can we just get on with the activity? Yeah, did everyone bring tea? Yeah, about that. I did! Here! Sayori pulls out a single peppermint tea bag from her jacket pocket and puts it on the table. Is that going to be enough for all of us? I don't think so. We were supposed to bring tea for everyone? I thought it was just for one person. For one other person. Apparently not. Or wait, actually... Neither of you explained this to us. Sayori, we are sharing our favorite tea with everyone. We're sharing our favorite tea with everyone in the club. Okay. Alright, I guess that makes more sense then. My bad. Oh, my bad! Okay, apparently you and I are on the same... Already our minds are becoming one. Yuri, you brought tea for everyone, right? Yes, I did. Here. Yuri pulls an ornate box out of her bag and opens it. Inside are many different tea bags. They are all very sophisticated blends. It's a little too fancy. I don't like it. At least I think they are. Yeah, because I can't tell with all this fancy stuff here. It's a bit too highbrow for me. She thinks she's better than me! Okay, no, that's not it. At least I hope not. Monika's already making a bad impression on me. I hope Yuri doesn't make a bad impression on me either. I don't actually know anything about tea. I couldn't just pick one, so I brought a few different types. Very nice, Yuri. This will make up for Sayuri not bringing enough. Sorry. What about you, Mark? What did you bring? I don't know, Monika. What did you bring? Here, I have it in my bag. I look over to Natsuki, who's not looking at me. She is still looking a bit upset. I pull out the box of hot chocolate and flash Natsuki a wink. You have chosen death. Or have you? Okay, no. Yay, she doesn't want to kill me. Natsuki looks over. She seems to perk up and winks back at me. I figured I would bring something a little bit different since we will be going through a lot of tea. Okay, I can't argue that wasn't part of the deal or whatever. Smart, but not quite the activity. You're one to talk. Yeah, sorry, I figured I'd do something different. And now for something completely different.
And now for something completely different.
Monika is looking kind of annoyed with everything that just went wrong. I could go on all day about the fact that I saw her steal and hang it over her head. I don't know, maybe I was about to say but I won't, but actually I can't guarantee that. I'm probably gonna keep bringing it up. What about you, Natsuki? What did you bring? I didn't have time to buy any. Monika looks like she's about to snap. Like I said, you're one to talk about everything going wrong. She just turns around and grabs a box of green tea bags. Is that what you stole from the store with your boyfriend? Well, I brought these. You mean you stole them? She semi-forcefully puts them on the table. I'm going to go get water for the kettle. Yuri quickly gets herself out of the awkward situation. Yes. About 5 minutes pass. Monika seems to have calmed down, but Yuri isn't back yet. Oh dear. Hey, I'm gonna go look for Yuri. She's been gone for a while. This doesn't elicit much of a reaction, besides a wave of dismissal from Monika. Yeah, this Monika doesn't like me. Well, like I said, what else is new? The water fountains are down here, so that's probably where she is. There she is! Looking exasperated. Hey, you okay? You've been gone for a while. Yuri looks quite upset. I should talk to her. So sorry, I just got distracted. Well, what's wrong? You look down. Do I? I'm sorry. Don't apologize for your feelings. Yes. Emotions are what make us human. Don't listen to what Pablo Hidalgo says about how we should bottle up our emotions. He's wrong! You can talk to me. I'm a good listener. Monika seemed really upset. I think she's mad at me. Oh, come on, Yuri. She's not mad at you. She should be mad at herself for stealing. See, I'm telling you, I'm not going to let this go. I think she's more mad at me and Natsuki. You probably handled that the best out of all of us. Yeah, considering you were the one who brought, like, all these different varieties of tea, and... Well, he didn't bring tea, Natsuki didn't bring anything, and Sayuri only brought one. So, if anything, you're already in her good graces. Yeah, but this was my idea, so anything that happens is my fault. That's not fair to yourself, Yuri. You couldn't have predicted any of this going bad. And it's not like you went behind Monika's back and told people, hey, you know that plan I had? I want you all to ruin that plan, that way you can make Monika upset. No, the idea was great, it's just that the people weren't. You see, the people who didn't follow through. Which, yeah, unfortunately, Natsuki didn't. Are you sure she's not mad at me? I'm positive. Oh. I can read you like a book. Yuri takes a deep breath and works up the nerve to return to the club room. That's the spirit.
Alright, let's head back to the club room.
Look who I found!
Yay! Let's get this started!
Yuri heats up the pot and steeps some of Monika's green tea. We all drink our tea while making casual conversation. So, Monika, did you do anything interesting this morning? Most of the club has passed, and we are all winding down. Most of the club time has passed.
We have one drink left.
Okay, funny lady, what is it? Yuri holds up the box of hot chocolate I brought. Of course it's mine.
Ooh, something sweet to end the day.
It's not as sweet as you are. Okay. Yuri makes the beverage and gives each of us a cup. We are all still making casual conversation. Well, everyone except for Monika, who is just sipping in silence. She thinks she's better than me! Better than you! Better than you! As we all finish our cups, we realize the club day is over and start to clean up.
This was really fun! Yeah, it was. Thanks, guys! What for? All the great tea. I really didn't think this would be fun, but I really enjoyed it.
Yuri seems to have taken light offense to that. Oof.
You're all such good friends.
Is she talking about us being nice to her earlier? I don't know. Possibly. Guess I'll never know. The world will never know. Monika hasn't said a word for quite a while. She still looks pretty upset.
Did you have fun, Monika?
No. I had fun once. It was awful.
Yeah, it was great.
Monika grabs her bag and leaves the... Hold on!
Wait, where are you going? And she's gone.
Well, not much we can do about it now. What do you mean? Go after her! Halt in the name of the law! Sayori frowns. It must be hard for her to let Monika go in such a bad mood. Hey, Monika will be fine. Yeah, she has her boyfriend to help her. She's pretty tough. Yeah. How tough am I? I went into the supermarket and stole something. Yeah, so. And nobody said a damn thing about it. I'm sorry, right this way, please. Wanna walk home now?
Yeah, okay, Mark.
Cool, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I wave to Natsuki and Yuri.
Bye. Farewell.
Farewell. Sayori and I leave the club and walk home. Next week? So Monika got away with stealing for a whole week? Seriously? What kind of unfathomable universe have we entered? Last week was an exciting week. I hadn't realized that so much had happened until after the week was over. My weekend was really boring in comparison, so nothing of any relative importance happened whatsoever. I kept thinking it might be a good idea to text Natsuki, but our relationship probably isn't at that level yet. Yeah, man, at least work your way up to that before you're randomly texting a girl out of the blue. I mean, I've only known her for a week. Meh. Yeah. Ironically, this is the same kind of logic that anyone who argues against exit music says, like, they've only known each other for a week, and, you know, how are they doing all this crazy stuff, and they're so involved, and whatever, and, I mean, to an extent, I can kind of see why the pacing just seemed a bit off there, but, well, I'm not here to talk about exit music. Oh well, I guess I can figure this out later. I'm almost at the club. Hey guys, I'm here!
Hey, Mark! How was class?
Dreadful. Pretty boring, to be honest. But at least I get to look forward to the club, you know?
I'm so glad you're liking the club so far.
Yeah, even though our president is a criminal.
I was a little worried. People don't usually enjoy a literature club that much.
Because they don't read books. Well, we haven't exactly done very much literature. That's what I'm saying. The other activities weren't related to books or reading or writing at all. The poem activity was the only one.
Oh, you're right. Well, except for maybe Yuri.
How so? Yuri pops her head up from... Oh, because she's reading. Duh. Yuri pops her head up from behind the book she was reading at the mention of her name.
Pardon me? Oh, hey, Yuri. We were just talking about how, for a literature club, we don't do much literature.
Yuri pauses for a second and looks off to the corner as if she is deep in thought. Or is in deep thought.
You're right. Perhaps we should just spend today reading. That's a good idea. Let's ask Monika.
If she's even gonna talk to us today. Speak of the devil. We all turn to Monika, who is fiddling idly with a piece of chalk. I then remember the events of Friday and how Monika stormed out of the club room. That's right, because you're not off the hook yet! Where were you on the night of the 15th? Okay, well. No, that's like, I'm sorry, I shouldn't be starting the interrogation now. I should wait until later. Monika looks up from the chalkboard, but none of us say anything. Because why would you look up from chalk?
Oh, okay, everyone. I guess I should start off with an apology.
Confess to your crimes! Innocent or guilty?
Last week was pretty bad for me. I shouldn't have taken out on all you guys.
That's right, because you made me feel bad. You hurt my feelings. She turns to Yuri. You hurt her feelings, too. She thought that you were angry at her.
Especially you. Apology accepted.
Not for me, you're not off the hook yet.
Monika, if you were feeling down, you should have just told us. We're your friends, so you can tell us anything.
Monika nods, her mood improving.
Hey, didn't you guys have an idea for an activity today?
Yes, we were gonna read.
Oh, yeah!
Looks like Monika doesn't want to talk about what happened. I do. Which reminds me, I still have to confront her about shoplifting. At least somebody didn't forget.
Since we didn't do a lot of literature stuff last week, we wanted to do some reading today. Let me think.
Oh, come on. We want to do literature stuff in a literature club. Isn't that good enough for you? I'm not sure what Monika has to think about, but we wait patiently for her to think anyways. Yeah, seriously.
That sounds like a nice change of pace. Let's actually do literature stuff in the literature club.
Monika puts down the chalk and stands up straight.
After all, I think last week was pretty hectic for all of us.
You're one to talk.
As your club president, I don't want you guys to get too stressed out. So I think we should use today as a small bit of vacation.
Yay, vacation! Except you. Monika looks off to the side. Yep, because the guilt is eating away at her.
I guess we can do something more structured tomorrow. Yay! Reading!
You? Excited about reading? What's next? Monika being a criminal? Oh, well. I thought you didn't like reading. Okay.
That's for school, silly.
Exactly. Who wants to read a school textbook? Especially in college. It's thanks to college that I kind of got tired of reading. I didn't want to read for fun because I'm like, ugh, I'm so tired of reading all these damn textbooks all the time. And then especially it got worse when like we had to do like the online textbooks and then just staring at the computer monitor for what seemed like hours, like, oh, my eyes. All the headaches and all that.
Hey, weren't you reading with Natsuki last week before we shared poems?
Oh, yeah. What does that have to do with anything?
It looked like you were having a lot of fun.
Oh, well, yes. Yes, we were.
Yeah, Natsuki is pretty fun.
Sayori gives me a sly look before skipping over to Monika.
Oh, I see what you're up to, Daniel. I mean, Mark. I mean, whatever the hell your name is. I don't know why I said Daniel.
I sneer at her before turning to the closet where Natsuki keeps her manga. Where is Natsuki? Is she here? Thanks for answering my question, game. But to my surprise, she isn't actually there. Now that I think of it, I haven't seen Natsuki at all today. Hey guys, have you seen Natsuki? Sayori and Monika turn towards me.
I don't think so.
Oh. Ah, jeez.
I haven't seen her in the club. Now that you mention it, she wasn't in class either. Oh no! Do you think she might be sick?
I think something might have happened to her.
What if it was the cupcakes?
Sayori, this is your fault! You killed Natsuki! Okay, no.
Didn't Natsuki say the cupcakes make you sick?
Well, that's only if you undercook them, which is when she mentioned the whole thing about the salmonella poisoning. Ah.
Sayori, she said that raw egg could make you sick.
Yeah.
Yours cupcakes were the only undercooked ones, but no one ate hers.
Oh. And no one ate yours either, because it was too burned. Speaking of Yuri, maybe she's seen her. Hey, Yuri! Yuri looks up slightly, but is still engulfed in her book.
Here, let me text her.
I don't think we're gonna get an answer from her. Monika pulls her phone out from her backpack and starts typing on it. After a few moments, Monika puts it away.
Strange, she didn't reply.
I told you.
It even has a little message saying she read my text.
Ah, she left you on red, I see.
That's super weird. Natsuki always texts back almost immediately. Or almost instantly. It's actually kind of amazing how fast she is.
Well, we need to put our heads together. We all take a seat and begin thinking. After a moment, Yuri gets up and joins us.
Sorry I took so long. I was just finishing my chapter. No problem, Yuri. 2 heads are better than 1.
But there are 4 of us. Monika chuckles. Monika chuckles. Okay, now she does. And
Sayori, there are 4 of us now.
Here are 2 free tickets to Itchy and Scratchy Land. But there are 5 of us. Here are 2 free tickets to Itchy and Scratchy Land. That's better.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Yuri, what were you gonna say? Yes. I was going to suggest that we be patient. Natsuki has only been away for 1 day, so I don't think we need to distress ourselves just yet.
I mean, she makes a good point, but I mean, I guess considering I've played Exit Music and Blue Skies and I know what the dad could possibly do, I'm almost here like 1 day could make a whole world of difference. But since we're not supposed to know how much of a trash human being the dad is, I guess with that logic, like, yes, we don't need to send out the search parties just yet.
I guess you're right. Natsuki is pretty tough after all.
Yeah, she might be small, but she's a scrapper. I'm telling you. Maybe. I'm still really worried.
Mark might be right.
And yeah, like I said, I'm really inclined to agree with him only because, I mean, well, we're already seeing signs like the bruise that she had that she denies having. And the fact that I know that her dad can be a trash human being.
Natsuki still hasn't replied to my text.
Exactly, and she read it, so why would she be ignoring it?
That's really unusual for her.
I wonder if her dad has anything to do with it. Okay. Somebody's putting on their big brain cap right now.
Her dad? What makes you say that?
It's just a hunch, but I remember something Natsuki said while we were reading manga.
What did she say?
She said, I don't know what my dad would do if he found these. Yeah, to the manga.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Really?
Yeah, Natsuki complains about her dad sometimes.
Oh boy.
Plus, it's not just her dad that doesn't approve of her choice of literature. Perhaps she's in trouble for something. Her father does seem quite strict.
Wait, so then who else doesn't approve of her choice of literature?
If that's the case, then we have nothing to worry about.
Yuri, well, I still say that since the signs are there and all, we should kind of be a little more vigilant, but we can't downplay this exactly.
I guess so, but why wouldn't she tell us?
Maybe her dad is a touchy subject. Okay, yeah, that I can agree with. It is probably, like, something she doesn't really want to go into very much, given the gravity of the subject, but still. She does seem like she is hiding something. When we were leaving the school together after the cupcakes baking, she told me something but cut herself off. As if she was like, oh no, I shouldn't say this, you know?
This is all very strange indeed. We might want to look into this further.
Okay, Yuri's singing a different tune now. At this point, I realize that Sayori has been quiet for a while. I look at her. Her face wears an uncharacteristic frown. Is something wrong, Sayori?
Oh, I was just thinking about Friday. Do you remember the bruises on her face?
Okay, see? Did all of you forget about the bruises? Bruise? I thought it was one, but the one that she tried to hide?
She didn't want to talk about those either.
Do you think the bruises have something to do with this? I think they do.
I don't know. I don't even know how she might get those kinds of bruises.
I know.
It's never a good sign when you have bruises on your face.
Yep, it never is, because it hints at something much darker.
I agree. It's a telltale sign of physical abuse.
Thank you, Yuri, you see. Ding 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 ding. We have a winner, folks.
Perhaps Natsuki is being bullied, or maybe...
Or maybe she is the victim of domestic abuse. Well, the father, not anyone else.
What? No, it's a terrible accusation.
I know it is, but... Well, I mean, like I said, considering I've played the original game and a bunch of Natsuki stories, I know it's not too far-fetched, but... I mean, if you ignore that, just the idea that a parent wouldn't even do anything like that to their own child is just... Well, to say that it sickens me is an understatement. Just... Yeah, I just don't take that very lightly. Were you going to say that it was her dad? Yuri slowly nods.
That's That's terrible. Well, we still don't know if that's what's going on. We shouldn't jump to conclusions.
I mean, I know you're right, but... well... it's something that in this case we should not just dismiss right away. I mean, it might not be what is happening, but it is a possibility. Especially given what we do know about the dad, and given all these sort of strange coincidences. You can't deny that there's something going on.
I guess so. But I'm just so worried.
Yeah, me too.
We need a plan to make sure that Natsuki is safe. Maybe we can wait. She might text... Maybe we can wait. She might text me back. If not, I guess we can go to her house and check on her.
Okay, I'll bring the battering ram, and Yuri, you get the rope, because I don't want you near rope, because of reasons, and then when he opens the door, and... okay, well.
Does that sound like a good plan?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I hope Natsuki's okay. I bet she'll text back in no time.
Yuri just nods in agreement.
Okay then, I guess that's the end of our meeting.
What, already?
Let's get packed up and go home.
You're in a hurry to go home so soon. I head over to my bag and start packing up. I then remember that I need to ask Monika about the shoplifting. Don't let her get away!
Hey, Mark!
Where were you on the night of the 15th? Oh, hi, Monika. You stole my joke! You just made this more personal! Okay. Yeah, because it's supposed to be, oh, hi, Mark.
Can I talk to you about something?
Are you here to confess your crimes to me? Is this about Natsuki? Or is it about the crimes you've committed?
What? Oh, right. Natsuki. Yeah, her. She's important, too. No, this isn't about that.
Sure, but I have a question first.
Okay, what is it?
Well, okay, I could go, where were you on the night of the 15th again, but... well, when I was at the grocery store, Damn it, Sayori! Can't you see I'm in the middle of an interrogation here?
Hey, Mark! Ready to head home?
No! I need to bring this harlot to justice! I sigh. Just give me a second, Sayori. I'm trying to bring this harlot to justice.
Sorry!
As I was saying...
actually, I changed my mind.
Damn it! What?
Talk to you later, okay?
Damn it! Wait, Monika! Monika turns around and walks over to her bag. She is then replaced by Sayori, who is already ready to leave. Alright, Sayori. You're obstructing justice! Let's go home. I'll talk to Monika yet. I'll make sure I talk to Monika yet. I won't let her get away with this! I throw my backpack onto my desk chair and flop into bed. I pull my phone out of my pocket and turn it on. Damn, out of battery. I plug my phone in and wait for it to turn on. Once it's open, I realize I've gotten a text from Sayori. I open up the messaging app.
Hey, you should read this.
I should read this. The next message is a link to a social media post. Oh, shit. It's an article titled "Shoplifter Spotted at the Local Grocery Store." Huh, looks like they might catch that shoplifter. Okay, forget what I said about him having a big brain cap. Even I know how to put two and two together. I began to read the article. Sounds like they got security footage of some kid leaving the store without paying. Looks like they even have a picture of the footage there in the article. I drag my finger across the screen and the picture glides up into view. The kid has a remarkably short stature and... What? Short pink hair. What? Natsuki? What the? I'm losing my freaking mind here now. Nothing of any relative importance happened whatsoever, I'm guessing. I still have my eye on you, and I won't let you get away with this. Monika's eyes light up. She points forwards.
Natsuki's house is just up here. You're sure? Positive.
Okay, you better not be leading us into a trap. Guess I'll have to talk to her later. Yes, I'm here like... Seriously, it's like, damn it, Sayori, this is the second time in a row that you've obstructed justice.
Are you sure this is a good idea? It sounds like her dad isn't too nice.
No, he's not. I doubt it. We have to do what we can to help Natsuki.
Yeah, I agree with Mark. She could be hurt, Yuri. For all we know, this could end up with us getting hurt.
I mean, she's not wrong, but we still can't just sit around and do nothing. That's a risk we have to take. I say this with confidence, but even I know that this could end poorly.
No one would try anything with a group this large, Yuri.
Are you sure about that? What if he has backup? I mean, I'm still thinking about Exit Music, where I'm pretty sure that the dad was involved with the Yakuza. Even Monika doesn't seem too sure herself. I guess she has a point, though, so we should be careful. We really don't know what this guy is capable of. Yeah, what he's capable of is different in every game.
Nothing will happen, right?
I make no promises.
We can't know that until it happens. No, Sayori, nothing will happen.
Neither Yuri nor Sayori seem satisfied by this answer. You're probably right. But we still don't know what we were going to do when we find when we get there, so we should be ready. I told you to bring the rope, but did you do that? No.
I agree.
You agree with me, but yet... With that, we walk to the house. After the news yesterday, we are heading to Natsuki's house to make sure she is okay. The news? I'm just saying because, I mean, the news, as in the news article that Sayori sent, or just the news that... you see, I don't know. What are you... Luckily, Monika had already been to her house before, so she knew the way. Natsuki never texted back yesterday, so everyone is a bit tense. Speaking of Monika, she's a damn criminal and I can prove it! Hey Monika, can I talk to you? Without any of you bothering me! What's up? She is scanning the road, but looks a bit distracted, but now is my only chance. So I better not blow it. I saw you at the store.
Here it is.
Freaking damn it!
Wow, her house is very run down.
Yeah, but they have 2 cars. Sayori's observation is very accurate. Looking at the house, the shingles are falling off, and bags cover some of the windows. Oh, jeez. The front yard looks like it hasn't been watered in years. Trash bags litter the front of the house, and the gate is broken open. Are you sure we're looking at the right house here? Well, okay, I know that with whatever backgrounds you have to work with, but still, it just feels kind of like... Like, are you sure we're not talking about this house?
Looks like every house in the neighborhood is...
Yuri is right. Almost all the houses on the street have at least some of the same characteristics. Are you telling me we're in a rundown neighborhood entirely? However, Natsuki's house literally looks like it will blow over in the wind. Like if you were just push it over and it would just fall over like a house of cards. That's fair, but this one is definitely the worst.
Yeah, it seems like her father doesn't care about anything. Yeah, it seems like her father doesn't care about anything. I hope she's okay.
Me too. I get ready to knock. When my fist hits the door, some of the paint falls off and hits the ground. Jeez. What? Who's there? Okay. Hello, Natsuki's dad, who doesn't look like an angry guy with a... Well, I mean, there's like two different versions of Natsuki's dad. There's this guy, and then the one who's got like the short pink hair and the white tank top, and he looks like he hasn't showered in days. The man who opens the door can only be described as haggard. He wears a dress shirt, half tucked in, and he got tired of taking it off. His tie follows the same pattern, half taken off, but still tied. His beard looks the same, lazily shaved, and left to grow a 5 o'clock shadow. He carries a bottle of some liquor in his right hand, which would explain the putrid smell of his breath. He's got cheap whiskey on his breath. Hi, we're friends of Natsuki. Is she here?
No.
His hiccups and demeanor would suggest that he is very drunk. There are some steps coming from inside the house. Step, step, step. Natsuki's dad looks back for a second.
Why are you still here? Sir, we are here to talk to Natsuki. Do you know where she might be?
Monika is starting to look worried. She looks more angry, but also worried.
She isn't here! That's all you need to know. Also, cut that sir crap. It makes me feel old.
Step, step, step. What is that stepping sound then? God, that came out really smug. Okay, let me try that again. What's that stepping then? Oh no, he is really starting to look angry. Yep, that's pretty angry.
That's none of your damn business, son.
I need to try to de-escalate the situation. Otherwise, he's going to freaking grab me and break my back over his knee. Bane style.
Listen, we're just worried about our friend. That's not for you to worry about, kid.
Wow, that was harsh. Sairi looks a bit hurt. Alright, if she isn't here, then we'll just leave. This seems to calm him down, and he relaxes. This gives me the opportunity to try to look past Natsuki's dad. What are you hiding? I finally manage it, only to see... Natsuki? Ah! I caught you! I swear I could see her run behind her dad for a second there. Alright, I know she's here. The jig is up, pal. Shut it! And with that, he shuts it. It being the door. I turn to talk with my party. What do you think, girls?
He's a jerk.
Yeah, he is. Well, that's probably the nicest way you can put it.
That much was obvious. He's lying. Nothing he said adds up or even makes sense.
Yeah, because he's drunk as all hell. Of course nothing he says is gonna make sense. Well, yeah, I also think I saw Natsuki at the top of the stairs for a split second.
Are you sure?
Am I sure? It was very quick. Not entirely, but I saw a flash of pink, so that's hopeful.
Yeah, that's the best we have so far. What are we supposed to do now?
I guess we should all head home. There isn't much for us to do here.
Yeah, we can come up with a better plan later. Are you sure? We couldn't even talk to her. How are we supposed to help her?
I don't know, Sayori, but we can't just stand here. For all we know, he's gonna call the police and say that there are some 4 suspicious people standing out in his front yard. We will just piss her dad off more if we stay. See?
Mark is right. Alright, if you think that's best. I agree. Let's go home.
And with that, we walk together, mostly in silence, back to our respective houses.
I need to head down this street. Have a good night. Bye, Yuri!
Monika gave a solemn wave to Yuri. However, I didn't even notice she left. I am too focused on the Natsuki situation. I'm really worried about her. Why is her dad hiding her? Is she okay? I don't think so. What can we do to help her? Why am I so worried about this? I'm genuinely terrified for Natsuki's safety. I look up from my stupor and notice Yuri is missing. Yuri is missing. Wait, where did Yuri go? She had to go back to her home planet.
Home?
I shake my head slightly. I really am out of it.
Are you doing alright, Mark?
Don't talk to me. Not really. I'm really worried about her.
Heh, you make it sound like you like her.
But, Sayori, this is serious. Sayori seems to have taken that to heart a little too much. However, I stopped to think, do I like Natsuki? That would explain my desire to help her. My want to help her, my desire. But that's insane! I've only known her for a week! Yep. Anyone playing exit music would say the same thing! That's insane! He's only known her for a week! However, I can't say I hate the idea.
We will do everything we can to help her. You know that.
Monika rips me out of my... What? Oh. I was like, what the heck? Monika rips me out of my head and back to reality. Yeah, of course. Can we please talk about something else? Like where you were on the night of the 15th?
Sure. What else do you want to talk about?
Actually, I have a question for you, Monika, and you better not interrupt me again.
What's that?
I was at the store the other...
Oh, damn it! Ah! My house! We passed it!
And with that, Sayori runs in a different direction we had come from. Huh, she can be a bit of a ditz sometimes.
That's a bit harsh, Mark.
You're a criminal. We don't have much more time before we get to my house. I need to ask Monika about this now. Anyways, I was going to ask...
Oh, I almost forgot. I need to apologize to you personally for Friday.
Monika, shut up! God damn it. Guess I'll have to play along. What are you talking about?
I was such a jerk on Friday during the tea tasting.
Didn't you apologize for this yesterday? You're just stalling. Either way, I forgive you. Everyone has bad days.
Yeah, but I was specifically a jerk to you, Mark.
Yes, I know, because you hate me. What else is new?
I don't know, I feel like I'm losing control of my club.
Yeah, well, I feel like I'm losing control of my life.
Back on the second day when you were in the club, I really wanted to make poem writing a thing. But no one wanted to do it, and you took control so quickly.
Oh, so she's still bitter at me for stealing her catchphrase. And her position.
You really helped out, but it made me feel so obsolete. Then when everything went wrong, Friday, I just lost it.
Wow. Yeah, that's on me. I'm sorry this is all my fault.
Yeah, it is, but you were also helping make the club fun for everyone, which is a really great thing. So thanks for that.
Monika reaches over and hugs me. Well, normally I would not reject that, but I'm a bit caught off guard. Monika doesn't really seem the type for hugs. However, I quickly return the gesture. Anytime, I guess. She releases me from her embrace.
Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. I enjoy a good hug every now and then. I can finally see my house, meaning this conversation is coming to an end. It's now or never. There's my house right there.
Wow, Sayuri said you two lived close, but I didn't think it was this close.
She's not wrong. We only live like a block away from each other. Okay, so in this universe, they're not like next-door neighbors. It's a 2-minute walk. Sayuri and I used to time ourselves as kids. Alright, Monika, I'll see you tomorrow. What? Ah.
Good night, Mark.
Night. You're almost as frustrating as Blue Sky's MC. Ah! I walk into my house, and as I do this, I realize I forgot to bring up shoplifting again. Damn it! You only have yourself to blame. Okay, and then nothing of any relative importance happened whatsoever. As I walk into the club room, Monika gives me a funny look. What are you talking about? That's not funny, that's comedy.
Mark? What is that?
What is what? It's a smoothie. Monika places her finger against the bridge of her nose in annoyance.
You carried a ladder into the club room.
Oh, you mean this ladder? No, I thought you meant the smoothie I'm carrying. I lift up the full-scale ladder that I have just dragged into the club room. Okay, what's going on?
Whoa, Mark! What's the ladder for?
Yes, why are you bringing a ladder into the club room? I turn around and see Sayuri standing outside the clubroom door. We're going to use it to rescue Natsuki. Okay then, let's just drag this ladder all the way to Natsuki's house, and then I'll go up to her window, Romeo and Juliet style, or Rapunzel style, and then we'll rescue her. Is that basically what you're planning to do?
Hold on, what do you mean rescue? I mean, yeah, she's in trouble. But don't you think this is a bit excessive?
Monika turns to Yuri, who is doing exactly what you think she is doing. Reading books.
Yuri, do you see this?
Yuri looks up from exactly what you think she is looking up from.
Yes, I see the ladder. It's a very nice ladder. I decided the best course of action was not to say anything.
Monika raises her finger in retort, but lowers it after realizing that Yuri's doing exactly what you'd think she would do.
What I am curious about is how Mark managed to acquire such equipment.
Yeah, what did you do? How did you get it in here without anyone questioning anything?
Yeah, how did you get your hands on a whole ladder?
As she says this, she steps through one of the rungs to get into the club room.
Yeah, I think you owe us all an explanation.
Well, you owe me an explanation, but I doubt he's even gonna remember next time. Okay, but listen up. It all started in the gym, which is my last period. This reminds me of the time when I was in gym class. I waited until it was near the end of class. Then I asked for a hall pass to go to the bathroom. Hey coach, I need to use the bathroom. Alright, but make it quick. It's almost time for the end of the period. Or, wait, what was my coach voice? Alright, but make it quick! It's almost the end of the period! The coach tosses me the hall pass and I exit the room.
Wait, silly, the hall pass isn't a ladder. Oh, silly me. A spoon can't pick up a steak.
I know that. I don't know, do you know that? I'm starting to question you sometimes. We're just getting to the part where I get the ladder. You see, I happen to know where the ladder is in the custodian's office.
Wait, how did you get the ladder from the custodian?
We get there when we get there! Well, you see, I walk down the hall towards the custodian's office. Once I reach the faded red door, I give it a good knock. The custodian opens the door and gives me a confused look. What can I do for you? Or, what can I do you for? Oh, hi, sorry to bother you. One of those basketballs got stuck in the net in the gym, and the gym teacher needs the ladder to get it down. Right now? Apparently. Darn it, I'm on my break. Oh well, I'm sure I can have the night guy do whatever else. Don't worry, I can carry it over to the gym for you. The coach was going to use the ladder himself anyways. Alright. I'll just need to see your note. My note? Well, yeah, I can't just give the ladder out to anyone. Right, of course not. I began to search my pockets as if I am searching for my note that does not exist. I then realized I still have the hall pass. Sorry, the coach didn't want to write a note, so he just gave me the hall pass. I hold up the hall pass in front of him for good measure. Alright, here's your ladder. So then I walked here.
Impressive.
The funny lady is impressed.
Impressive.
Monty and Say.
Well, yes. Mark managed to outsmart both the gym coach and the custodian. And now he has his ladder.
Thank you, Yuri. At least someone recognizes my genius. He's a genius with some things, but yet he's frustratingly stupid in other things.
Wow, you're right, Yuri. That was pretty smart.
I mean, yes it was, but then I'm still here like... What is it with him being so dumb sometimes? Like, he's obstructing justice himself in addition to everyone else.
Sure, but that doesn't explain one important thing.
What's that?
Why on earth did you bring a ladder into the club room?
Okay, hear me out. I was up late last night thinking about how we could help Natsuki. I mean, she is clearly not safe at her house. Her dad is drunk. Her dad is a drunk and does who knows what to her. I guess I'm just really worried.
Yeah, you're right.
Wrong, you're.
We need to help her. She's our friend. I think we can all agree to that. But that still doesn't explain how the ladder fits into all this.
Well, I think I pretty much figured out what his plan is. It's like I said, we're gonna go climb up to her window Rapunzel style, kind of, and then we're gonna bring her back down with us and take her away from all this. Well, we can't just knock on her front door, otherwise we're gonna have the angry jerk answer. Her dad would answer, and then we wouldn't be able to talk to her. So I thought we could try to get up to her window. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair!
Oh yeah! Mark, you can totally sneak into Natsuki's room.
What? No!
I meant that we could get up to her window and then talk to her.
Well, even if we get to talk to her, I doubt she's gonna say anything. She's probably gonna be like,
"What are you guys doing here? You're crazy. Get out of here. My dad's gonna get angry." I guess that makes sense. Well, Mark, how long were you up for?
5 hours. I let out a long yawn. Don't ask. Monika gives me a slight guilt-inducing smile. You're the one who should be guilty! And then turns to address the entire club.
Okay, everyone. Looks like we're going on a bit of a rescue mission.
Okay, that's the club activity for today. We're gonna go on a rescue mission.
I think we all know that Natsuki's in trouble, so it's our job as her friends to help her. I think if we work in shifts of 2, we can carry Mark's ladder all the way to Natsuki's house. Are you guys with me?
I am. And I'm not saying that just because I'm the guy who came up with this plan.
Yay! Let's go save Natsuki!
We all look at Yuri.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I am very concerned for Natsuki's well-being, and I am glad we are going to help her.
I am very concerned for Natsuki's well-being, and I am glad that we are going to help her. That's almost the kind of tone I would imagine her saying that in, like, as in, like, thank goodness she's completely unharmed. I am so worried. You can just hear how worried I am by the sound of my voice. Goodness, we need to hurry. Time is of the essence.
That's the spirit!
That's the spirit!
Mark and I will take the first shift. Let's go, everyone!
Okay, you better not mess this up! I'm seriously getting, like... I am kind of annoyed. Like, yeah, part of me is, like, joking, but the other part of me is like, damn it, I need to know what the hell is her problem here. Why is she stealing? And you're supposed to be an authority figure! It's Sayori and Yuri's turn to take the ladder. Your turn. My arms need a rest. Monika and I place it on the ground, and the other girls come to take our place. Phew, this ladder is heavy.
Yeah, it's as if 10 feet long. It's as if it's 10 feet long and made of steel.
Listen here, you little... Okay, well... Ha ha ha! Sayori looks at us with confusion.
But the ladder is 10 feet long and made of steel.
Yeah, that's why I used my sarcastic laugh. That was the joke, Sayori. Sayori looks even more confused. I still love that face. After a moment, she shrugs, picks up the ladder, and begins carrying it with Yuri. A couple of students across the street give us a funny look. We're on a rescue mission, you see! I guess it's not every day you see a bunch of kids carrying a whole ladder down the street.
You know, Mark, I just remembered something.
Are you gonna fess up now?
Weren't you trying to tell me something yesterday?
Yes! But he freaking keeps screwing it up. Him and... Well, okay, I can't completely blame Sayori, but it just gets frustrating, like... God damn it, just out with it, man!
I think I cut you off a couple of times.
You sure did.
I'm sorry for getting carried away.
Oh, right. Out with it already! I was gonna ask you if... Dude, just... Ugh. See, I am getting frustrated. Oh man, I can't accuse her of shoplifting now. You're not gonna accuse her, you're just gonna say, like, I saw you at the grocery store and then I saw you do this. What's up with that? We need to focus on Natsuki. I'll have plenty of time to ask her about it later. I have no words. I have no words. Never mind, we need to focus right now. Monika gives me a confused look. If you could see my face cam, you could see that I'm giving him an angry look. Oh hey, that was totally cool how you totally took charge back there in the club room. It's as if you rehearsed these speeches of yours ahead of time.
Oh my gosh, you're right. It was your idea to go help Natsuki, and I totally took over. I'm sorry about that. I know I'm the club president, but I should give you guys a chance to be leaders too.
I wasn't saying that it was a bad thing.
Oh.
I think it's good that you took charge. It's what you wanted, right? That way you don't feel obsolete, as you put it.
That's true. Thanks for letting me lead my own club.
Monika, without me, you'd be nothing but steam. Hot air, as they say. Of course.
Hey guys! What's up, Sayori? It's your guys' turn to carry the ladder.
I see Sayori facing us, while the ladder is propped up against Yuri's leg.
Oh gosh, sorry about that.
Here we are. This ladder is really heavy. We turn the corner onto Natsuki Street. I absent-mindedly kick an empty drink can out of my way.
No! Kidding!
After taking shifts for most of the walk, we decided we should all carry the ladder together.
Phew, I'll admit it. This is a pretty good workout.
Yeah, it's good. Now you can get your cardio and your weightlifting done. Sayori and I look dumbfounded at Monika, who hasn't broken a sweat. She's on the tennis club, she's on the tennis team, remember? We then turn to Yuri, who is having the most trouble. Aww. She doesn't say anything and continues to walk. Finally, I can see Natsuki's house in the distance. We are getting really close. I try to relax my breathing, but that heavy rasping is replaced by my relentless heartbeat. Even though I should be relieved, I'm more nervous than ever. Yeah, because everything could still go very, very wrong. I hope everything works out. We finally make it to the front of Natsuki's house. The driveway stretches out to the street, and a single car is parked outside the garage. We drop the ladder and give a collective sigh. I look at the front door. Alright, looks like we made it. I think we should be fine as long as Natsuki's dad doesn't come out. Have you ever heard of Murphy's Law, Mark? The one where he says that you shouldn't, if you say that you're fine as long as a bad thing doesn't happen, that a bad thing happens. What did I just tell you? Click. That's the sound of the front door being unlocked. I freeze in place. Monika swats my shoulder and picks up the ladder.
Sorry. Just hurry up.
I pick up the ladder with her, and we run to the side of Natsuki's house. We quietly set the ladder on the ground and sit against the wall. I take a couple of deep breaths, but Monika puts her finger in front of my mouth. Yeah, don't give us away now. We've already come so far. I look back at her. She has a determined and slightly freaked out look on her face. Yeah, because look at what you're doing! Behind her, Sayori is covering her mouth with both hands and trying her hardest not to breathe. Yuri doesn't make a noise, but she looks completely catatonic. I hear footsteps exit the door. The door shuts, and the feet walk their way down the driveway. I carefully peer around the corner of the house and see Natsuki's dad walking to the edge of the driveway. He looks around, and then begins to turn around. I almost hurt my neck swinging back behind the corner. I hear Monika whisper something to me, but I can't understand what she is saying. I try to sneak in a breath, but it makes too much noise and I have to continue holding it. I hear the engine of his car turn on. I know it's loud enough that he won't be able to hear me, but I still hold my breath anyways. The engine sputters for a moment before the car peels out of the driveway. But all I can hear is my heart pounding in my throat. I peek around the corner one last time. The coast is clear. I gasp for air, but my attempts are interrupted by a coughing fit. Okay, I can't do that. Oh my god, that was close. As my mind starts to focus on my surroundings, I start to hear the other girls catch their breath. That was intense.
Hey! Is he gone?
I nod. Monika slowly stands up. She takes a deep breath and shakes her head.
Okay, we have no time to waste. Let's go see if we can find Natsuki.
Just... I take a deep breath and lean into the wall behind me. Just give me a moment to catch my breath. Just give me a sec. I rub my temples and wipe my sweaty hands on my pants. I brace myself against the wall and stand up. Okay, I'm ready.
Sayori?
Sayori is already up on her feet.
Holy moly!
Sweet sassy molassy, Batman!
That was so scary! Are you guys okay?
Yep.
Yeah, we're okay.
Yuri?
Okay, then I'm ready to go.
The three of us start walking to the back of Natsuki's house. Wait, what about Yuri?
Oh yeah!
We can't forget about her. We all turn around to see Yuri still sitting on the ground. She was probably like scared to death right now. She's probably still trying to recover from that.
Oh no! Yuri, what happened?
Sayori rushes over to Yuri. She must see something that I don't because Yuri looks fine to me. Sayori kneels down in front of Yuri and grabs one of her hands. She whispers something that I can't hear, and then listens to Yuri's stifled reply. Sayori then turns back towards us.
Yuri is, she got a little overwhelmed.
Yeah, you see, and as someone who went to the emergency room for having a panic attack, I will say that, yeah, that's no laughing matter. So, yeah, the poor thing probably just got so... Like, yeah, she probably can't really move right now.
I'm gonna stay here with her. You guys go find Natsuki.
Okay. Monika and I nod, and then start laying a trail around Natsuki's house. After reaching the back of the house, I see Natsuki leaning on her windowsill. Hey, up there! Look! Monika stops behind me and looks up at Natsuki's window.
Oh yeah! Let's get the ladder!
I plant my foot on the bottom rung of the ladder and look up to Natsuki's window. Alright, here goes nothing. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair!
Don't worry, I'll hold the ladder steady.
Are you?
Make sure you're careful, okay? I don't want any club members getting hurt on my watch.
I'm just saying because there's nobody else here except you and me. So anything could happen and you would be completely scotch-free of any blame. You got it. I look back up and start my ascent. By now, Natsuki has seen us and closed her blinds.
Oh no, I don't want to see them right now.
Hopefully I can still get her attention. I get up to her level and knock on the window. The gentle rattling of the curtains reveals a very angry Natsuki. Uh-oh. You have chosen death. She opens her window and looks right at me.
What the hell are you doing, Mark? Are you trying to kidnap me?
Kind of? What? Wait, no! We, came to help.
We?
Yeah. This is our club activity. Today we decided to go on a rescue mission. Tomorrow we're gonna start knitting sweaters. Natsuki peers out the window to look at Monika.
Oh great, she's here too.
Yeah, I know. Although, both of you are criminals! Possibly, I don't know. Well, there's evidence about her, but you, I don't know quite yet. I still don't want to believe it.
Alright, what do you want?
I guess, I want to help.
You want to help? Help with what? Or help me with what?
We know about your dad.
You...
Natsuki slaps her hands over her mouth. A look of pure terror crosses her face. Looks like it's worse than I thought. She turns around and walks over to the desk in her room. We know that your dad is dangerous, and we know what he's doing to you. We know that he's hitting you. It's why you had those bruises, wasn't it? Natsuki remains silent. Her hands are still covering her mouth. I saw the report about the shoplifter. I know you were almost caught stealing from that grocery store. And I just realized Blue Sky's Natsuki was also shoplifting. But her reasoning was that the dad didn't feed her anything, practically, so she had no choice but to steal food. I wonder if this is the same with this Natsuki. Just like Monika was. What? I bet he makes you steal. Okay, I wonder, what was she saying the what to? To her shoplifting, or the bombshell that Mark knows that she's shoplifting? It's a horrible thing for him to do. But I want to help. I want to set you free. Natsuki, will you come stay with me? Okay, well. Natsuki remains silent. She suddenly starts to shake, as if she is beginning to cry. It's okay, Natsuki. I'm here now. Don't laugh at me! Oh, my God! What the hell are you talking about? What? Wait, what? Natsuki turns around. She is laughing so hard that tears are forming in her eyes. Oh! This is rich! Not as rich as that laugh. You want me to come live with you? He said it, not me. That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard. Who in their right mind would think that's a good idea? I don't know. The Exit Music incarnation of you thought it was a good idea. Oh my God! Natsuki takes a deep breath and tries to control her laughter. Just give me a minute. She wipes her eyes and her wrist and walks. She wipes her eyes and her wrist and walks back up to the windowsill. She wipes her eyes with her wrist. Okay, let me set the record straight. Okay, yes, please, because... What in tarnation's going on here? My dad is not hitting me. In fact, he's doing the very best to take care of me. Then why was he an asshole earlier the other day? The only reason I have to steal from the grocery store is because we can't afford food on top of all our bills. Okay, so she admitted to the shoplifting, and... Okay, that's kind of like what Blue Sky's Natsuki was doing. Except the dad was actually a shit human being who wasn't feeding her. So... Shut it! I'm not done! Jeez, well, pardon me for being so worried about you. You saw that article, right? Now the police are on a hunt for a short pink-haired girl to arrest for theft. So she's laying low from the law. The reason I'm staying home is because I'm hiding. Why are you hiding? What do you think she's hiding for? He came up with that brilliant plan, yet he can't put two and two together that, oh yes, the police are looking for a short pink-haired girl. Here's a short pink-haired girl. Because I don't want to get arrested! You idiot! Jeez, you're such a dumbass! Thank you! Freaking thank you! Finally, somebody says it! Ah! Man. Yeah, It's like, let me see, if I were to rank all the MCs in terms of their dumbassery and from all the games all the mods I've played, well, that would probably take a while, but you could bet that he would probably be at least in the top 5.
Hey!
It's true, though.
Anyways, I'm coming back on Friday.
But I thought you were laying low.
By then, the cops will have given up their search.
Are you sure about that?
So until then, don't come to my house.
Okay, I'm sorry. But what about your bruises?
That was the damn store owner.
Oh shit.
He caught me stealing and he hit me before I could run away.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
Oh, and one more thing.
What? Natsuki grabs the tie of my uniform and pulls it towards her. Hey now. Ah! Our faces are mere inches away. Natsuki's fierce pink eyes are staring right at me.
Don't you ever say that about my dad ever again!
Natsuki then... Oh, shit! Natsuki then pushes me backwards lightly. No! I lean forward and just barely grab onto the edge of Natsuki's window.
Hey, I could have fallen off there! You survived falling out of a tree. What's that? A 2-story drop? Now scram before I crush your fingers with the window.
Okay, I'm sorry. Jeez. I scramble down the ladder and fall backwards onto the grass of Natsuki's backyard. I hear the window slam above me. Wow. That went way worse than expected. What a story, Mark. I see Natsuki, Natsuki's still on the brain. I see Monika stand above me.
Hey, at least she's okay, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Monika holds out her hand. I take it and she hoists me to my feet.
So, what was that about me stealing from the grocery store?
You know what I'm talking about. I saw you. You can't deny it. It was even the same... It was even your sprites. So unless the developers are using like a twin Monika, like there's a doppelganger Monika out there, you can't deny it. Oh, right. The thing I've been trying to tell you about this whole time, but could never do because either Sayori would interrupt me or because I'm a frickin' dumbass! I mean, I did see you shoplifting.
Mark, don't you know?
What? Oh, what the hell?!
My dad owns a grocery store. I can take whatever I want. I have free privileges. Bow down to me, peasant.
God damn it! My sentiments exactly! Okay, fine, you're off the hook. I don't agree with your logic, but you're off the hook. Ugh. The next day. Okay, I think that's enough excitement for one episode. It's like, okay, now I need to... Okay, well, yeah, I'm definitely ending it here, so... Next time, I don't know what the... Oh great, now I have to see his face every time. And, yeah, apparently it's been quite a few days since I've last played this, but... Well... Okay, well then, I'll see you guys next time with whatever else I do. Stay golden, and later, folks.